guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Renee and I just want to quickly say thank you guys so much for all the love and support that I had on my first video. I was so nervous and I did hours and hours and days of research and tutorials on iMovie which kept fucking freezing. But anyway, I'm just so grateful. Honestly, every single message and comment just went straight to this bad boy right here. I was so grateful. So I was obviously really scared as well. And speaking of scared, I really wanted to take today to talk about fear and how I kind of overcame the fear to start a YouTube channel, because surprisingly I've actually had quite a few messages from you guys saying that you would love to start a YouTube channel as well, but you're so bloody scared, and feels, girl, feels. So I just first wanted to start off by saying I feel like it's so normal now in society to almost have a dream or have a passion or a vision and just not do it because of fear or because of whatever reason. It's almost like when you're hanging out with your friends or your family, you'll hear someone say, oh, I would love to do that, but they don't do it. I feel like that is so normal in every friend group, family group, or whatever group. And I get that, because how safe and comfortable is it when you're not chasing your dreams? It's heaven. But I have always wanted to start a YouTube channel. I think I mentioned in my other video, I've wanted to start one for about a year now. So that's 365 days of watching other YouTube videos and just thinking, I wish I could do that. I wish I could do that. And I recently went to a Tony Robbins event, and if you haven't heard of him, honestly, I would Google him. He's got podcasts which are just free on your phone if you have an Apple, and he's just amazing. He's seriously one of my favorite people in the world now. He's actually a big help into me starting this YouTube channel. So I went to one of his events and it was all about fear and how to overcome that. And he really talked about this thing called limiting beliefs. Something I had never heard of, I didn't learn at school. Thanks again, Schoolio. What he explained limiting beliefs are is it's basically like a belief that you have right in your core that's limiting you from doing something. A limiting belief. So he explained that we all have something that we want to do, but we have all these limiting beliefs about why we think we can't do it, which are pretty much bullshit. But what he wanted us to do, and I really want to make this interactive, so if you have something that you're thinking of that you really want to do, whether it's start a YouTube channel, be a singer, a belly dancer, a stripper, whatever it is, I really encourage you to write it down in big letters on a piece of paper right now, because that's what I did. I wrote down, I want to be a YouTuber and make YouTube videos. Then what he got us to do is recognize what our 3 limiting beliefs were around that. So I'm going to share my 3 limiting beliefs with you guys now, and like I said, if I'm sharing them and you kind of thinking that they relate to you as well, feel free to write them down. My number 1 limiting belief, which I think a lot of people will relate to, is I'm not good enough. So I really want to start a YouTube channel, but I'm not good enough. I really want to start a YouTube channel, but I'm not pretty enough. I'm not creative enough. I don't have enough content. I don't have enough followers. I don't have enough people who would want to listen to me. I'm not enough. My second limiting belief that I had around it was that I'm not smart enough. So I was in the dumb maths class at school. Oh, wait, I don't know if I can say that. Sorry to anyone who was in my maths class. I mean, I was in the, you know, don't grow up and be an accountant. I was in that maths class. And I really truly believed what the teachers told me, that I just wasn't that good with numbers and I wasn't really going to excel. So I truly believed that I couldn't really have a business behind YouTube, because you can make money on YouTube. And I really believed that I just wouldn't be able to do that, that that's for other people who are smarter than me. My third limiting belief, which was actually really quite a shock to me, was that if I do smash through these beliefs, right? If I do start a YouTube channel and I start making videos, that my friends and my family will think that I've changed. You know the classic, you've changed. And I was quite scared of that, because I thought that would mean that I would be alone. So those are my 3 limiting beliefs that I constantly thought when I thought about making a YouTube channel, and they constantly held me back. So if you're following this, if you're being interactive as well, I just want to put those limiting beliefs aside. Just think about, I attach so much pain to making a YouTube channel. I mean, I was like, my friends are going to disown me, they're going to talk shit about me behind my back, my family will be like, oh, you can't talk about this, your cousins and stuff, they're going to find out about your business. I thought that, you know, people would judge me, people would ridicule me. I had a lot of pain attached to making a YouTube channel. Don't get me wrong, there was a lot of like, oh, I really want to do it though, but there was a lot of pain. So what we learned at this event is, why don't we take that pain associated to the thing we really want to do, and why don't we apply it to all these limiting beliefs? So that's what we did. For about an hour, we had to close our eyes and went to think 1 year, 5 years, and 10 years into the future if we keep believing these limiting beliefs. Now, I'm about to get really deep because I'm going to share the thoughts that I had. So if you're just here to watch this video and just stare at my massive tits, then you should probably leave now. I did get really into it, and I started thinking, okay, 1 year into my life in the future, and I still believe I'm not good enough, not smart enough, and people will think I've changed. Wow, that's 2 years not starting a YouTube channel. Okay, that kind of sucks. And then I wanted to get deeper. 5 years into the future, I'll be 30 years old, and I haven't started a YouTube channel because of these limiting beliefs. I'm not good enough, I'm not smart enough, and people will think I've changed. I think I've got regret by then. I think at 30 years old, I'd look back and I'd have a bit of regret. And then I got real deep, and I thought, 10 years into the future, what if I have a daughter or a son who comes home from school one day and says, I have this thing that I really want to do, or I really want to be, but I'm really scared and I don't think I can do it. How am I as a mum supposed to show them how to break through that if I can't even break through my own? And that, honestly, that really, because I am clucky as fuck, that really got me sad, and that really got me thinking, oh my God, I do not want to live believing these. I was in so much pain believing all these beliefs that I didn't want to do them anymore. I was like, this isn't fun. This life sucks. I don't want to do this. And then once we got to that point where there was so much pain attached to it, we had to replace these limiting beliefs. And replacing them is super easy, and it's actually really, really fun. So replacing them is pretty much just replacing them with the opposite. Now, this whole process is called the Dickens process. If you want to really get into it and really look into it, you can Google it. I'm just trying to simplify it for you guys. So when I was replacing them, I just took, So when I was replacing them, instead of thinking I'm not good enough, I replaced that with I am everything. And that made me feel really good. Instead of I'm not smart enough, I replaced that with I cannot be measured. And instead of people will think I've changed if I do this, or I'll be alone, I replace that with I am love, I can never be alone. And then when I look at I want to be a YouTuber, I am filled with so much love. I'm just like, yes, I want to do this. And seriously, that process is what actually helped me overcome it, to film these videos, to film this video now. So I really encourage you guys, I don't know why I did that, I don't like that. I really encourage you guys at home to sit down, give yourself an hour to 2 hours by yourself, no one around, and at the top of your piece of paper, write down what you really want to do or be. And I mean, this is something that you don't even tell your friends because you're kind of embarrassed, or you've only told a few people. So write it down. Next is think of 3 limiting beliefs that you have around this thing. Now, if you've got more than 3, then I'm really sorry, but you're fucked. I'm just kidding. We've all got more than 3, but just let's start with the 3 main ones first of all. Write them down. Now, close your eyes if you want, get real funky with yourself, and think about what is your life going to look like if you keep believing these 3 things about yourself, because they are bullshit. So think about your life in 1 year, in 5 years, in 10 years. What's your family going to be like to you? What are your friends going to be like to you? What is your life going to look like? What are your kids going to be like? How are they going to grow up? Really get into it. And then when you're at the point where you're like, fuck this, I don't want to believe these anymore, then replace them. And like I said, replacing is super simple and easy. Just make it opposite. So I'm not good enough could become I am enough. And replace that. And just look at your piece of paper every single day and repeat that to yourself. Before I film a YouTube video, I literally look in the mirror and I'm like, hey girl, you are everything. You cannot be measured. And you will never be alone because you are love. And I'm like, yeah, that's right. And those just feel so much better. And I just want to quickly say, that thing that you've written, whatever you've written that you really want to do on the top of your piece of paper, it's not a coincidence, and it's not because someone paid you to write that. It's because somewhere inside you, whatever you believe, your God, your soul, your spirit, your heart, you have a desire to do this. You know, and I just truly believe that you should honor yourself, honor that desire, honor who you want to be, honor the life you want to have, and just go for it. And guess what? You're probably going to fail. Things are gonna fuck up. You're not gonna do it perfect. No one is perfect. But if you just put it out there, then the next time you do it, you kind of refine it. You kind of edit it. You kind of do it a little better. That's what I was gonna do with my first video. If that one was a big fucking flop, then I was like, okay, cool, maybe change your background, change your camera, change your editing. Like, I don't know if anyone noticed, but I got rid of the fucking tree that was right here in the first video. Change things up until you get the success that you want, because you deserve it. We all deserve it. You know, whether you believe in God or the universe or creator, you're put here to do that thing on your piece of paper. I truly, truly believe it. I hope if anyone does use this process or finds it helpful, please message me or Facebook me or email me or Instagram me or whatever me, and I'd love to hear how you guys are going, and I really hope this helps just one other person. So subscribe and like this video. My next video that I'll be doing is again going to be up in a couple days. I want to do a new video or a couple videos each week. So this one is going to be about insecurity in my relationship, which I've been in a relationship for about 2 years now, and I'm engaged, and I've still had so much insecurity. So I really want to share how I've really overcome that as well. So thanks guys for watching. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.